Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently dealing with these rebels by fighting the Byzantines. We need to carve a corridor through here, and we may end up grabbing a little bit out of Italy, but we're probably going to end up grabbing primarily from over here and just getting out of that war as quick as possible. That said, we may want to move the African Third up over here to be in position to deal with some of this. We can't, of course, declare war quite yet. Oh, hello. Separatists over here. We'll go deal with those, and we will put in our leader over here. Actually, let's roll up another leader. I don't necessarily want to have... Who is this? Our heir be the current leader? Yeah, our heir is the current leader. So I don't necessarily want our heir to be the leader. So let's just roll up another one. Okay, it's not the greatest, but we'll go with him. Then we'll have to move this army back approximately to the same place. Hello. The monasteries of our empire are famed as centers of learning and art. At each monastic school reside a number of religious scholars, experts within fields such as church history, exegesis of the Holy Scripture. Exegesis? Okay, that word is... We're going to pretend that word doesn't exist. Reading, grammar, poetry, music, calligraphy, and painting. The monasteries compete to attract the most learned masters and maintain them with great honor and monetary compensation. In return, the scholars pass on their knowledge to their students, which consists of potential clergymen as well as ambitious nobles. To join the Christian elite, being part of a powerful family is rarely enough. Everyone who has a significant role in the running of our country has been educated at one of the most prestigious monastic schools. We've been contacted by two of these schools, and they're asking for our support. If we choose to offer our patronage, it could be beneficial for the scholarly development of the nation. Administrative tech cost reduction of 5% for 700 ducks. Dip tech cost reduction by the same 5%, and this would be, what, for 15 years? Or we could just gain money. When are our techs going to be up? In 6 years? I think we're going to have the biggest deficit of admin tech. So let's invest in this school. Now that puts us negative, and I don't want to take a loan. So we're going to debase our currency here. There we go. And we're going to root out our corruption a little bit quicker. About like that. And then we're going to spend this remaining money on not courthouses, because we're apparently still full on those, but I want to put in state houses. And because you can only put in one per state, it, again, kind of doesn't matter where we put it. We should probably just sort by free slots and put it in locations with the most number of free slots. Kind of like that. Okay, that'll do. Where does that put us in terms of our states? Okay, we're doing pretty well there. Yeah, we're making some progress on that front. Fantastic. Well, let's continue to move around here. Yeah, these guys are still going to be jerks. We still need to be working on our spy network here, so it'll be a little bit of time before we can actually do this. Okay, these rebels are crushed. These guys are in position now. And we will take back this territory, and I think we'll push over this way this time. Just a little bit further, where we're actually in a place with a reasonable supply limit. Just as soon as we cap this back. There we go. Excellent. We're at about 15 spy network right now. So we should be ready to invade relatively soon. These guys actually just crossed over here. Oh, hello, a free mercantilism. We'll take that. The question is, are these Mongolian separatists going to actually get murdered or not? These guys are just passing through to Byzantium territory, which is fine. We're not concerned about that. That's a lot of money. The clergy estate would gain 15 loyalty. The burghers would lose loyalty. Well, let's take a look at our estates here. We still want our burghers to gain loyalty. And their loyalty actually can't go as high as their current influence level. Okay. We're at 37% Crownland, so that's fine. I think the burghers losing loyalty here isn't the worst thing. Clergy would gain influence. They're at 32 influence right now. And the burghers would lose 10 influence. I think that this is a good thing to do. So the burgher equilibrium is 55. Yeah, that's ideal, actually. We have a potential rebel uprising brewing. Where is this? Okay. That is not actually a concern. There was another one there, but I'm not too concerned about it, realistically. Okay, so we just need... Okay, these guys crossed back into our borders. Are they going into... Yeah, they're going into Mongolian territory. Okay, we built a manufactory in Cordoba. These are French rebels that we don't need to worry about. And we need about one more month tick here. Yeah, one more month tick, and then we can go to war with the Byzantines. And that's also a year tick. Okay. Excellent. So we are now prepared to fabricate a claim on these guys. Oh, it has to be 35, because we already have 3 claims. What 3 claims do we have? Amida, which is over here. Kisankefa, which is also over here. And Shirvan, which is also over here. Okay. Well, we're probably not going to actually grab any of those, but we're going to maybe have Shirvan be the war goal here. Excellent. And we're going to directly come up over here, I think. These guys are going to start sieging at Quran. We're going to kind of let them run amok a bit, but we're going to attack the Peloponnesian Peninsula over here. And then we are going to attack on Sicily. And we're going to start moving down towards Salerno. Siege here. And we will begin occupying over here. Excellent. This should be well under control. Should have no real problems there. In theory. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. How are we doing over here in terms of our flagship construction? That's getting close. Okay, good. As far as I know, no one else is circumnavigated yet. Byzantine Pretender rebels. That's fine. I'm not currently concerned about that. Okay, that's not a problem. We control Corinth and Augsburg. Fantastic. So we will attack over here, and we will also see what exactly was going on over here. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's right, it was Corinth. So we will attack over here. We occupy Terracina, so we will continue moving towards Salerno. Syracuse, fantastic. Okay, so they have some troops over here. That was expected. And they're going to just do a little bit of sieging. That's fine. I'm not concerned. There are these peasants kind of running amok over here, and they are likely to want to deal with that. Eventually. Anyway. We'll see when they decide to do it. Okay, we control quite a few locations. We're going to attack over here, and over here, and up. Whoa, hang on a moment. France is helping us? But they're rebellious, though. You know what? I'm not going to question it. Whatever you say, France. I'm okay with it. I mean, we expect our other vassals to help us, but that's impressive. Yeah, they're gonna cap quite a few regions over here. I'm not too confirmed, apparently. I'm not confirmed about that. I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm concerned. Actually, I can deny it. I can definitely deny that. Antioch has been occupied over here. It's no problem. Oh, yeah, Aztec, of course. We can invest in an idea, and this would be a diplomatic idea. We are currently 9 years away from our diplomatic idea, or our diplomatic tech, and we're 5 years ahead of time currently. So we should not invest in that idea currently. And I'm okay with that. Now we should probably go smack this army at some point. The question is, when should we do that? Now, France is doing a little bit of work over here, which is nice to see. Okay, noble rebels popped there. This is the African third here. So we've got 2 armies over here. The question is, where exactly is the other Asian army? We've got the Asian third army. Oh yeah, this is the Asian third. Currently located in Europe. Let's actually send the Asian third over here, although I'd like to do it via sea. If we can pull that off. Let's actually come over here. That's going to be slightly safer to dock up. Okay. There we go. Now these guys are thinking about moving out. We do have our trade fleet over here. But let's just see if we can just scooch our way through here like that. They're going to be attacking us. We're already locked in. Well, that's problematic. What is this fleet? They have 2 heavy ships. We're going to have to come see if we can bail this fleet out. Answer? Probably not. We're going to want to retreat as soon as we can, and if we can retreat over here, that would be ideal. Okay, we won this battle. Our trade fleet is coming in. Our trade fleet is reinforcing very soon. Our trade fleet is in. Okay, so hopefully that will get us the edge we need. We're probably going to lose some ships, though. Those heavy ships are going to be tough to deal with. Okay. Looks like we're doing reasonably well. They have some potential reinforcements over here. Okay, we won that battle. So this fleet is heading that way. Why are they heading that way? Well, I guess we'll have to come reinforce. We also had some French reinforcements, so that's good. That, of course, does mean that our army is currently tied down. We did win the siege of Istria and Kharan. So that's great. We're going to make our way over this way next. Was that this siege over here? Yes, it was. And it looks like we have this under control thanks to our vassal, so that's perfect. Okay, the question is, how many troops did we actually end up losing in this? We lost no transports and no regiments. That is fantastic. So we're going to send... Let's see here. This has a galley in it for some reason. We've got the 2 fleets there. Okay. We're going to send these guys up to the Aegean for right now. We have won that naval battle for now. That said, the only reason we're going up here is to provide escort to our transport ships. We kind of have naval superiority, but we definitely want to protect trade. And let's just double check that Alexandria is still the most valuable. It probably is. Hello. English Channel is slightly more valuable now. We're going to leave it at Alexandria for right now, though, for strategic reasons. And we'll have to keep that in mind later on. Okay, we won this siege. Let's go kill these guys, and then we'll make for the war goal over here. And we'll put in a leader here, and it'll have to be our heir. We're going to come up over here. These guys are actually backtracking over this way, and I'm okay with that. We'll allow it for right now. And these guys should make their way over here, but they can't currently make it past this fort. So we'll have to wait for this fort to fall. Which is slightly awkward, to be sure. But if these guys are marching this way, are they going to go down here? Okay, these are some of our rebels. We're still going to make for the war goal. These guys are going to come this way. And this force is going to come deal with these rebels. And maybe the Byzantine army in a moment. Okay, go after those rebels. Yep, that is all expected. Okay, so let's grab that war goal. How are we doing over here? Okay, that's great. We can now start up these sieges. Perfect. We occupy here. We will head over this direction. Apparently... Oh, this is a wasteland. No wonder I was having trouble navigating it. That would do. So they're going to blockade our ports a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine. So we currently need to take Shirvan, and I think it's the state rather than... And this should be in political. And state edicts. Actually, I guess it would be perhaps areas. Okay. Yeah, this is the Shirvan area here. So we would need to grab Shaki here and this location in order to get ticking war score on our side. That's fine. We can do that. I'm actually going to send these guys over here. Excellent. And we'll see how much we can actually get out of this. Realistically, what do I want? I'd love to get Malta. Like, kick them off of Sicily entirely. And then just carve this path here. Like that. That'd be 67 war score right there. Maybe that. I mean, that would be pretty ideal. Odds of us getting that level of war score without wanting to peace out are a little bit low. But we'll see. Maybe we get it. That would be basically an absolutely ideal situation, and isn't... That's like the starting point of our negotiations. That is not the finishing point. Okay. We have cored these areas. Do we still have coring to do? No. Okay. That's fine. We should probably see if we can build courthouses, though, and we can build one. So that's fine. We'll take out these rebels, no problem. Excellent. And we will attack up over here now. This French fleet is not going to do well, but that's perfectly fine. I'm not concerned. Okay, we'll attack over here. We succeeded in sieging down that fort, so we'll just start grabbing some war score here and there. We're 24% right now, which is certainly not ideal. Where did that army go? Okay, they're just running around up here. I kind of don't care. We're just going to start carving this corridor now. That'll be fine. I'd love to have cleaned up all of Italy and Sicily, but given the circumstances, I feel like this corridor is more important. Mongolia just embraced printing press. That's actually really good for us, and we just finished a siege up here, so we will continue grabbing some war score. But Mongolia adopting printing press means that institutions the institution of printing press should be properly spawning in our territories quite soon. Of course, our institution spread is currently quite low because we are at war. And it's still going to be a little while before we can properly be thinking about getting that. We're at 27% war score right now. And that should be going up quite soon once we get this fort occupied. That's the big one. We should attack over here, as well as over here. Lose 25 admin power? I don't like doing that, but I guess we will. Okay, we've won this. Do we now have ticking war score? Yes, we do. Fantastic. We're going to continue pushing through this corridor. Man, 25 more admin power lost? That really hurts. Where is this revolt? Kilwa. That is super easy to crush. We'll put our air in that, and we'll go hit that army with overwhelming force. No concerns there. Okay. So once we have this corridor carved, we're no longer cut off from this region. And that should dramatically help us with our strategic planning. Okay, we're going to attack here and here, as well as here. Excellent. We're currently at 33% war score, which is certainly lower than I'd like to be at right now. 34% war score. We did convert some heretics, so that is great. We will continue converting them. Okay, so this is pretty much Italy occupied in a moment. Just need to get a little bit more here. And I'm surprised that France actually helped us out a little. I did not expect that. Okay, we've occupied over here. We're going to keep pushing over this way. We've successfully sieged here, so we're going to attack here. Actually, here and then here. Since there's a tiny little border here, but there is not one there. That'll be fine. This army can attack over there. And this one will continue pushing the corridor. The corridor is our highest strategic requirement for the peace deal. Like, that is non-negotiable, that corridor has to exist as part of the peace deal. Everything else is basically a bonus. And we could probably get that corridor right now, but there's no point in giving up the leverage that we've currently got over them. I would not mind landing these guys over here. We could maybe come up over here, although I'd like to do it without going into the Aegean, if we can at all help it. Something like that. They might be moving to intercept us, but we have our light ships nearby, and they can't really chase those. Well, they can chase them, but they can't really fight them. French separatists? Okay. We will have to deal with those, and I'm going to send this army to go do so. We can actually get a Splendor ability, too. Prestige per development from Missionary? Resistance to Reformation. We're not really having a Reformation issue. Merc Discipline. War score cost versus other religions, I guess. There we go. That'll do. Okay, we've successfully occupied here, and so we've only got one more province to take to get the corridor. Excellent. We'll get these guys moved in here. And we just had a colony grow over here. That's fine. We'll send in a new colonist. The question is, when do the Byzantines want to stop this? No, I want you to go by sea. And we're going to land an invasion force on Corfu. Now, there is this fleet here. So actually, we're going to land in Epirus. And we're just going to cross this channel like that. Much, much safer. Okay, we have successfully occupied over here. How close are they to accepting this? 62 reasons away. Fair enough. Well, let's continue. We're going to push this direction and see what we can get for additional war score. It is, however, pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to wrap up this war against the Byzantine Empire. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time when we deal with these rebels that just popped. Where are they? Oh. Helpful. Okay, we'll deal with those next time. See you all then.